justified when you spoke to him. Did he get that vibe?
Not quite.
No? Okay.
Not yet.
Okay.
This is what I would say, because he seems to be a little
He's too
annoyed.
old.
A Nano that hasn't been prone. BBL need to take the fight to them. They need to go pushing. The Fnatic are waiting for it. Beckoning them into these fights, but with Boaster down, that's a thorn in the side. Still, players towards the window, and the defuse denied! The Cash! Unleashing an ace on them! Fnatic have got their round, and we said a good start to this map.
Look at the kill.
Bloody stellar one there.
So, on the entire scoreboard, Fnatic currently have 10 kills.
Yes, 9.
Yeah, Becca just 9. It really is. That is immediate. Shut down. Lar0k's gone, Kayak's gone. Hey, I would call that even. Alfie has done well. Back on his... But there is still this operator. Glass cannon one as well. No shields behind it, but Lar0k is confident.
He's so back. From a 0 and 10 start to the previous map. Inverse Kayak.
Cutting through.
Look at him go. The confidence to come in here with the glass cannon. Plays the TP on his side. They're gonna be worried about him. But BBL have got to worry about Boaster. What was that? A double, and with a pit up as well, and up on the retake without shields. Even with them, not sure it's gonna make a difference. This one's done. There's no way you get away with that. They don't have shocks, but they've got a snakebite still to work with. Kraven, though, he's got a gap inside that. If they throw the snakebite through, they'll assume that he's left this because he'd be dead to the pit. He'll just about get it to half. It's a small margin, but that could get them across the line. The problem is the spams. The decay is going to be in play. Kraven as well to land the first, but Boaster finishes.
It's still there. Drone goes through. Pressure put in, but the spam's wonderful. But that's where the trap is sprung. Swinging round the corners. It's beautiful from BBL. They had to adapt the trap down to the amazing shot from Bekaj. Just on timing alone. But even still, though, that spike has been dropped in a undesirable location for a wraparound, but the sixth sense. Now that spike's going to be taken, and he's going to be there, ready and waiting to just stop him, deny him. Only 9 seconds left on the clock. Bekaj is trying to bait him in. He doesn't even realize he stood right next to him. It's going to be a ball.
It's got to be dead in this corner, surely.
Paranoia just a second too late. Luckily, that paranoia was so good that Lar0k got about 6 attempts to kill Alfia, which normally you don't get. Sight has been lost in the meantime, though. They've given up this side of the map. Ultimates, not really the ones you'd want online. A couple of kills would be needed for either Lar0k or Loversrock. Both are about to come under pressure, and he doesn't manage to win that fight. Bekaj, though, does. Trade almost immediate. It keeps that control, but do they know there's a second player coming in from behind? Rose is going to watch, keep them in the corner. Flash is being expended, almost keep the idea that there's nobody there, and then Kayak is dropped as well. 2 standing, one of them being crashes to take that first contact, wins the first fight, second as well. Now up against his doppelganger on the other side, who actually has an operator in hand. He could just buy that time, waste that clock a little bit lower, and almost try and bait him. It needs to be halved, and now Rose would need to connect this shot, needs to bait him into a fight, and Crashy just isn't going for it. He's playing this masterfully, and will go down with the ship. It's a 4.
Okay. Was that another? Honestly, at this point, can we please get like end of day compilation of the of Bekaj shooting people through?
Rose in the corner once again, lockdown. They're just going to wait this one out. Maybe he'll stick around.
He's going.
He's going to try, and he has managed to take down one, destroying this. Yeah, I was about to say that was a last-ditch effort. I also think, I was about to say Lar0k almost gets boy straight back in though. Sliding through, wants to try and deny the Viper's pit. The spam not quite connecting. Spike hasn't gone down just yet. They're going to have to try and stick it. And the spam does damage, but not to the player he wanted. Lar0k has managed to find another into that 1v1, but it's the same man again. Crashy's looking to save back-to-back rounds, but not this time. Loiter. Next opportunity they have for a gap, but their opponents are not going to sit pretty. Alpha a one and done, but they now know that he's here. Trade out, looking for the spam, and Lar0k is still just going strong. Dodging the ult while he does it. Impressive movement to keep himself alive. Eventually will go down though. Keeping things even for the moment, but that time is ticking. 12 seconds left. The shot dart doing additional damage. And the Boaster needs to stay alive, but he's got his brother alongside him, Hunter's Fury. He's gonna have to let go. And it's not gonna get planted. There's not enough time. Oh, that has gone catastrophically wrong. The Red Bull clutch shot for Rose! But the further along you get, the further you drop down. It's a little bit of a bonus. Pacing on the Alfia as well. If you thought he was having a bad start in the first half, it's not got any better. He's dead within the first 10 seconds.
That's the thing. You buy the Bandit, you play up close like that. Lar0k's managed to make it all the way through because of the mistake. Because the utility going down, he's wrapped around at the C site. He can make it late around through the spawn, but the spike is down. Fnatic might swap places with the attackers. This could be a big problem, but with Crashy's down, now the world to be their oyster. Vakash in the window, misses the shots in the cross. His wall will get him out. He's going to be able to reset, but now Vakash is down. He's being caught as he walks right into Lover's Rock, unaware of the space taken by BBL. It's a messy pistol. Lloyd and Lar0k desperately low. It's still anyone's game. Oh, it was.
And now that one-way smoke in play is only going to make it more difficult. Time ticking away for Fnatic. Like, you've got all credits spent by Alfia, who's now dead, by the way.
What was that?
Should I name another player?
Nobody short. There should be someone long. They're worried about the corner. The question was, would they expect him to be that far up? And the answer was a clear yes. Great job from Kreven. Great space taken. And Fnatic, a 5v3 facing them. In a round that a few players have gone heavy in terms of investments. And there's nothing to show for it for right now.
That was also with 15 seconds left when they go onto the site. So if they lose the spike there, this could have got incredibly dangerous. It seems like they're still going for this. I expected this to maybe fall into a save, but they're going to try and run it back, run into the site, and they're going to get slaughtered for it.
Many as the best for a long time now! Rose, with the spidey senses tingling, sends a few into Alpha.
In the corner, they're checking again. They know that this is where Kayak is, but he's got cover, he's got support. Vekash has just been ragged. Nice shot from Kayak. Finally, he awakens. But there's always more pieces to the puzzle for BBL. Loiter has taken full control. Now, if he had his ult, this would be wonderful. He could take the spike, but instead, his teammate's going to have to deliver it for him, and he's going to act as a backstab. Crunchies, it's got to be like, what are you? But there has been nothing in this map to make me believe. They already know exactly where he is. Smoke to create a gap. Paranoia leaving him blinded. He's got to wait a second, and they're both sat within, waiting. A Paranoia on the other side, but the near sight's not going to worry them. He's still got so many angles left to check, trying to bait them into the fight. He's at least revealed one of them, but they are just dancing around him, and there's Kreven lurking in the darkness. BBL, they made it here just a few